Hey everybody, guess who's back? That's right, it's me, Jordan Spurgeon here with another daily sports take. I believe it's been 10 days since my last one, but listen, we all need time to decompress and come up with new ideas and stay fresh. I'd done it for 56 straight days and I was loving it, and I just had things come up, and next thing you know, I decided I needed a week, and yeah, that's life. That's how things go. But I'm back with the daily sports takes. I'm not going to miss a beat. I believe it was 56 days straight, so we'll try to top that this time and see what happens. But new format here, new studio as well. We got the flash in the background and Baby Yoda as well. The lighting setup is not there yet. I got some stuff hanging up here over my window. I just need to go get like a black sheet so that I can cover it. The blankets were too heavy for it, so get that so I can get some better lighting. I got a lighting kit on the way from Amazon that should be here tomorrow instead of a flashlight that I have laying here and just the natural light here. I know it's not the best lighting, so please forgive me on that one. But today with the daily sports takes, and from now on, I'm going to keep them a little bit shorter. Today will probably be the longest one in a while just because I had to explain and introduce some things, but got the mic here. And yeah, today I want to start with the Last Dance documentary on ESPN. It was the most watched documentary in ESPN history. It was the Michael Jordan of documentaries, if we must say so ourselves here. Over 5.6 million viewers per episode throughout the duration of the documentary on live TV. That's not even counting all the streams that we're going to get afterwards, because many people prefer to binge documentaries and episode series like this. So now you have 10 episodes to go binge. By the way, if you missed any of my previous daily sports takes, I forgot to say it, be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out all the videos that are there, and be sure to give them a like. There's a lot of great content there from before. But back to The Last Dance. So I have a few key takeaways from The Last Dance. My first one being enough of the LeBron and Michael Jordan comparisons. I believe I said this in a previous daily sports take video, but even after watching episodes 9 and 10 now, we've seen the whole series. Listen, there's never going to be another Michael Jordan. There's never going to be another LeBron James. Why do we have to compare them every single year? Every time LeBron does something, yeah, but he's not MJ. Yeah, but LeBron's nice to his teammates. Oh, yeah, LeBron's nice to his competitors. MJ was never that. That's why MJ's better. MJ was 6-0 in the finals. Listen, enjoy what LeBron's giving you. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to bring this up, and I even hate that I have to bring it up, but I do want to say, just enjoy what you have. Just like with Michael Jordan. A lot of people didn't enjoy what they had at the time. Now, looking back, they're like, man, there is something, whether you were a Knicks fan, a Pistons fan, there was something about MJ that you had to enjoy. And being able to see that for myself firsthand, it really made me realize that when we have a guy like LeBron James in the league, we should really just enjoy what we see. Now, the second biggest thing is something that I think we could all take away in life, and that's there's always ways to find motivation. Now, you see a lot of people say that motivation isn't really what is supposed to carry you. It takes dedication. That's different than motivation. Dedication is doing what you have to do even when you don't want to do it. Well, Michael Jordan was the epitome of both. He was always dedicated to work in the offseason. Look at the episode, I believe it was episode 7 or 8. I believe it was episode 8, where he's filming Space Jam, and he has them build him a whole facility, and then he works out, and he has all the players come. It's his first year back in the league after losing to the Magic in the quarterfinals, or in the quarterfinals there in the Eastern Conference, and he just found a way to get it done. And then every single time in the documentary, every episode, there was 2 or 3 people, yeah, he was on my list. Yeah, he said something to me. I had to prove him wrong. I had to go and drop 50 on him. Yep, I'm going to hit the game-winning shot against him because he said he could guard me when I was out of the league, and he was mad that I retired, even though he was a second-round draft pick. Just stuff like that we'll never see another player exactly like that with Michael Jordan, where every little slight was used to motivate him. Because sometimes when you're that good at something, it's hard to get motivated to go play. And if you can make up stuff or see things that other people do and take that as a slight and use that as motivation, then all the more power to you. And then my final takeaway from this video is Phil Jackson is just great. We already knew that, right? 11 championships, 3 three-peats, 2 with the Bulls that we saw in the documentary, 1 with the Lakers, a 2-peat as well, back-to-back champions in 2009 and 2010 with the Los Angeles Lakers. So 6 with the Bulls, 5 with the Lakers. Great players, MJ, Scottie Pippen, Shaq, Kobe, all those great players. He coached to glory and got them to the promised land. But Phil Jackson, who many are actually bringing some heat on over the last couple days, saying that he's the reason the team didn't want to go back and win a 7th championship because he said he wouldn't want to return to the Bulls. However, I think the blame still goes all around. You look at what Jerry Krause had said. He wanted his own guy. He wanted to do it his way. He wanted to rebuild around Jordan with new players and say, we can get Jordan another championship. Just give us a few years. Jordan didn't want that. Phil Jackson didn't want that. They knew they didn't have time to waste. And then Jerry Reinsdorf was saying, listen, these players are going to be expensive. We don't want to re-sign them and overpay for market value because their market value is higher than what they're actually worth. And Jerry Reinsdorf was a very strict businessman, still is to this day. So to blame Phil Jackson for not wanting to be a part of a rebuild, even if Michael Jordan was there, it's not ideal, especially because for that sort of rebuild to have MJ still, you already know he was fighting teammates that were actually really good and part of a team that and went on to win 72 games, which was the best of the time at the time until the Golden State Warriors came around in 2016. So there's a lot to take away from this documentary. I really enjoyed it, but that's going to wrap up today's Daily Sports Take. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and have a great day, everybody.